You talked about sports, and obviously we were talking earlier. You got hooked on sports. You were 7 years old, and you had a chance to watch that NBA Finals between the Bulls and the Phoenix Suns, and that opportunity you saw Michael Jordan, and you thought, wow. I mean, there's something about sports and its draw for you. Sports added to that discipline as well for you, and became an important part of. You didn't start playing football as a junior in high school, but you actually began the idea of actually pursuing sports earlier in life, and that was an important, that extracurricular part was an important part of who you became.
Yeah, of course I didn't turn out to be Michael Jordan or anything like that, but
you did try earlier. Though.
Yeah, I tried hard. But yeah, sports. I figured that if I got into sports at 7, and I figured I would watch sports and pay attention and see everybody on TV and just be in awe of them, and I figured that if I can get into sports, it might be a way for me to get out of my environment that I was in, and I just started working at it, and would always go dribble a basketball or go in the backyard and go in the field and play football or do anything, and I kind of looked up to the sports, to get me out of what I was in, and sometimes I would only, when I got to high school, 8th, 9th grade, that's one of the only reasons I would go to school was to eat lunch and go to practice, and and I just felt like this is my ticket.
Yeah, and that's interesting because that's one of the things that we're talking about here with Treehouse, is that obviously that ability of the organization to help those people that need some of that structure and need that ability to go find sports. You were able to get that, and then ultimately you met the Tuies.
Yeah.
And that would become a relationship that would change your life, give you a place to lay your head, and also feel a little more comfortable that you knew where everything was coming from and structure-wise.
Yeah, right? I felt when I first when I first got to Briarcrest, the private school, I would still have to and the distance from Briarcrest to the neighborhood at that time, I thought was miles and took hours to get to. That's what you think, you poor on this side of the town and rich on this side, and you think it's forever. And now that I can get there 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute drive.
Well, you're driving a better car this time.
That's what it was. The bus took an hour. But meeting the Tuies, and I would bounce around home to home because I didn't have a ride to get to school. But once I got into Tuies, I felt that being there, they really wanted me there. They loved me, and they didn't want anything out of me but the best. They wanted me to go to school, and they wanted me to succeed in life, and I owe them everything because they showed me love. They showed me how to sit up here and talk to, do all type of stuff. So
when we talk about the Tuies and what they brought to you, one of the most important relationships they helped you develop was the relationship with a tutor. And we've talked a lot about that's what Treehouse does here, and that relationship. Tell me what a tutor meant to you, and what it meant for you to be able to succeed.
It was everything. It was everything because when I was in city schools and coming from kindergarten on up to 9th grade, I really didn't know what they do is they just pass us through. And just to get you out of the class, and
especially if you're 6'5", 309.
Exactly. But so starting at when I transferred to Briarcrest, starting in the 10th grade, it was just like starting school all over again. I mean, the material I'd never seen, I'd never heard of a lot of the stuff. And Miss Sue, my tutor, she came in. She was the reason I'm here. I mean, we would study for 6-7 hours after school and after practice, and she would go over the material that I brought home and explain it to me, and then it was so easy after that. I mean, it was just like, I've been, around all this time, but she was everything. She really got me here.
Michael, we've got time, unfortunately, for just one last question, and I asked you this earlier today, and it really your answer was great. I thought, if I'd have grabbed you at 7 years old, when you were done watching that Bulls Phoenix Suns game, and I told you that one day, 16 years later, you'd be sitting in front of 1,200 people and talking about yourself as a first-round draft pick, and you had a #1. There'd been a book written about you that was a New York Times bestseller. There'd been a movie that was a box office hit. You would have said to me, his answer earlier was pretty funny.
Yeah, I would have used other words, but I would get the heck out of here, you know. But just to, you know, see where I came from and you know, the things that I've, you know, seen and done, and just the environment I was in, and you know, it brings chills to my body right now. I mean, it's scary. It's unbelievable. Just like I told Don earlier, I mean, I never imagined sitting in front of, you know, this many people talking, and you know, it's unbelievable. I'll never get used to it. I'll always, you know, be excited. You know, it'll always be unbelievable to me.
Well, your humility is an awesome part of who you are. God bless you.
Thank you.